with arm styling and things like that in the future, but also if like in other videos you hear us say first position, second position, or things like that, then you'll know what we're talking about. So we're gonna go over feet first, just because I feel like that's where people struggle sometimes. It's totally normal. So first position, all it is putting your feet together just like this. And that's it. It could be turned in, which is parallel where your feet are just facing forward, or it could be a little turned out where your feet make this little V action. Either way, totally normal. It just depends on the dance that you're in. Second position, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna spread our feet just like this. They should be about shoulder length apart. Easy peasy, nothing too crazy. We're not splitting or anything. That's too much work for me. Now what we're gonna do, you can take any foot, doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna use my right foot first, and we're gonna do third position. Now third position is where you take the heel of your foot and you put it right in the middle of your other foot, just like that. So it's meeting the arch of my foot right here. I'm just putting my heel right there, easy peasy. We can also do this with the left foot, so you can take your left foot, put your heel right in the middle of your other foot, and that's third position. Again, this can be turned out or it can be turned in. It depends on the dance and it depends on where you're using it. Either one is okay for right now. Fourth position, same thing. We're gonna start with the right foot, although it can be done with any foot. You're gonna take your right foot and you're gonna put it right in front of your other foot. And as you can see, my heel is right in line with my toe, although they're just a little bit apart. So for right now, it doesn't matter how far apart, but you kind of want to think like if you turn, it would be about hips length or shoulder length apart. Yeah, we're just turning so that we're parallel, just like this. And then I can do the same thing with the other foot. So this is my left foot, my heel is right in front of my toe, and this is fourth position. Easy peasy. Fifth position is one of the easier ones because I know third and fourth can get kind of tricky and we can mix them up. Totally normal. Fifth position, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of our heels. Again, I'm starting with my right foot, and I'm gonna take my heel and put it right by my toe just like this. And that's fifth position, and that's all it is. So then I can take my left foot, do the same thing. My left foot, my heel is right by my toe. Perfect. And that's all 5 positions. It's every foot position you'll ever need to know. Yay! If you wanna pause and practice that just for a little bit, if you wanna practice first, second, third, fourth, and fifth one more time, cool. If not, hi friends! It's time for arm styling. So you have 2 major rules whenever you do any sort of arm styling. One should be an obvious one, don't hurt anyone. This includes yourself and people around you. I know you're in a small space, probably don't hit anything, it's gonna hurt, right? Your second rule is you always wanna make sure your arms are a little bit in front of your body. The reason for that is because as soon as I move my arm in line with my body or behind, you can probably see it now, my shoulders get a little bit elevated and that's gonna hurt at some point, yeah, or at least it'll be uncomfortable. So a basic rule to follow, don't hurt yourself, and also you want your arms a little bit in front of your body at all times. So that being said, first position is really easy. We're just gonna pretend like we have a gigantic balloon or ball in our arms and we're hugging it. Oh, we're so cute. That's all it is. Yeah, now one thing for my more advanced dancers who have seen this a million times before, we want to think about, this is going to be a really weird analogy, but if there were a river of water flowing out your ears, that's not weird at all, right? You'd want it to be able to flow all the way down your arms and off your fingertips, which means we don't want our elbows hanging because then it's going to fall off here, and we also don't want them too raised because then it's not going to make it. Yeah, so we want a really nice dip all the way down. Now second position, I'm gonna do the feet to match just as a reminder, but second position, all it is we open up like we wanna give up someone a big old hug. And that's all it is. Again, we wanna make sure we're not in line with our body or behind, because I'm sure this looks so comfortable. But we wanna be a little bit in front of our bodies, and that's second position. Now third position can be with your right hand or your left hand, just like it could be with your right foot or your left foot, but your hand is always gonna follow your foot. They're attached kind of like those puppets. Right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna pull it in and it has a balloon. Yep, so matching foot would be right foot, right hand. So I got my balloon in one hand and I'm going for a hug with the other hand. Yeah, I can go ahead and switch it. So my left hand comes in holding the balloon and my left foot is in third position, and that's third. Again, we have the waterfall going down my left hand. It should be also going down the right as well a little bit. Easy peasy. Now fourth is very similar. Everyone, including me, gets these confused all the time, totally normal. So again, your hands are gonna follow your feet. So your right foot is gonna go in fourth position. Now what we're gonna do is instead of going in, we're gonna take this balloon hand and we're gonna raise it up here. Yeah, now we don't want it right above our head because I don't know if you can tell, that's really uncomfortable. We don't like that, right? So we're gonna just raise it a little bit up, kind of like if you were blocking the sun and you didn't want it in your eyes. That's what we're going for, right? So again, we can switch it up. If my left foot is in front in fourth position, I'm gonna go ahead and block the sun with my left hand. And that's it. Feel free, shake it out if your arms are getting tired. I get it, we only have one more to go. So what we're gonna do for fifth position, again, I'm gonna go ahead and put my right foot in fifth position. Now luckily, just like first and second position, this arm position doesn't change as far as which hand you use, they're exactly the same. So if first position was right out in front of us, we're just gonna take both hands and move them straight up and block the sun. The sun is really bright today and it's too much for us to handle, we can't do it, right? So we gotta block it with both hands. Yeah, now again, we wanna make sure that our shoulders are relaxed and down. Feel free to shake them out if you feel like you're way up here, because that's gonna hurt your shoulders and put strain on it over time. So we wanna make sure that we're relaxed and our arms are up here. Now you can use these anywhere as long as, like, if you're not in a frame, anytime the man or the woman lets go of you, you can put your arms wherever, but you do have those two rules. Don't hurt anyone and don't let your arms go behind your body. Other than that, that's it. Thank you.